Hello, folks. Welcome back to our linear city. Okay, so last episode we worked on this harbor and we fixed this railway track and our single or rather double lane two-way highway, which is connecting all of these. But of course, it's only the emergency and garbage vehicles which are going through it. In this episode, I wanna expand the residential area a little because we have a lot of industrial demand, and to actually make it work, we need a lot of people. And as you can see, we also have a lot of industry complaints, which is around them not being able to sell the products that they're making despite of having a lot of commercial zone. I think it's because we either need that one just got abandoned. Either we need to expand the commercial area, or maybe we can just make a warehouse which can soak up the demand. I think that'll be the right choice. Okay, I want to start off with expanding the residential zones. We already have this area which is quite jam packed, and the other one I want to make on this side of the service lane. That's what I'm calling it. It only has service vehicles. So let's get started on that. I don't want to repeat the same grid completely, so I want to connect these two together as well. So let's do that. Let's keep some gap between the two. Actually, we already have a service lane which is going straight through here, so I'm going to use this as a guideline. Made one-way highway by mistake to make it two-way. That's much better. I'm gonna keep this middle lane. In fact, I have not been using this whole intersection. I kept it there because I was not sure if we are gonna need this or not. But it's very apparent that we do not need this anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of this whole intersection. In case we do need it back, I have this one made over here as well. You can just copy it using the move it mod and then place it back. What's all this? I think I copy pasted it here, that's why it's clear. I think I should just use the move it mod to delete it, otherwise it's gonna take a lot of time. All of that, please. This as well. don't need any of that. And let's also get rid of that. I don't know why these are not getting deleted. There we go. Just this node left. And this one. Now I can connect the two highways. I don't think I need to go underneath. These can just go straight. We already have the other roads going underneath via tunnel. But I do want the highway with the sound barriers. So let's go straight there, and upgrade the rest. So all of them have sound barriers. But until there, yeah, this is much cleaner now. Now this will give me a lot of space to work and fill in these blank areas as well. That is what I want to do. I don't want to keep these just as they are, because otherwise it messes with the continuity of the city. So let me first work on the other residential area, which is going to be opposite to this whole station and the service lanes. So I'll just get started with that. Eight units apart. There. Still 8 units. Yes, sir. So as I said, I'm not going to be mirroring it completely. If I had to do that, I might just copy and paste it using the move it mod. But instead of mirroring it, I'm going to experiment a little with a better layout maybe, because this was, as you can see, is not that space efficient. There are some gaps in the middle, which I know roads can fill in. I will do it right now. It looks better this way. But yeah, let's go for a different design this time. Of course, I'm gonna follow the road hierarchy. Four lane in the middle. It's gonna be way wider, but I don't want to go that much off with how different they are. Let's see. So if I go, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. How many units is this? This is about 50 units. 500. Right now we are at, so the 50 units ends there. So maybe we can just go one bit. Lets me. There we go. I think that's a decent size chunk. Okay, that's the basic structure of it. Now let me continue the roads. I think we have to, the midway it's somewhere around 25 units. Yeah, that's dead center. Oh, I went for 6 lanes by mistake. Don't want that. Let's have trees in the middle. Why not? We can go like so. And I want one. I know there's still space in the middle, but if you're making the taller buildings, that doesn't look half bad. There. That 39, that's 37. So a little to the left. 39 is perfect. Straight. We don't exactly need this here. Okay, that's looking much better. Is there a way I can connect these? I think we can. Just we'll need to move these elementary schools and the other buildings around. This can go under then. Hold on, I think I have a plan. Let me just shift these for a while. Just a second, stop whining about it. Okay, that's good. Now this can go under. That's good, that's good. It's quite good. I want to connect this. I need to move further a bit. No, is that too steep? No, that's not. It's all good. I think this can go down a little more. And so can this side. That's good. Now these two sections are connected from this side, and people can still use the metros. Now let's bring back the elementary school and the high school. That's the college, I think. Yeah, this can go on the side of the road maybe, and then the college can come back. Can I place it there? Yes, we can. Still useful, and this does not make a lot of sense anymore. We'll fix this so that it looks a little better than what it is right now. It's actually, might as well just do it now. What we can do is run a civilian pathway. It should be able to. I can just use the move it mod. We just place it like so. Whoa, why are you underground? Did not want that happening. I don't know what it was snapping to. Oh, my mistake. So let's place that there, and now let's sneak that in right there. Perfect. You can come in like so. And let's place these now. Not copy. Just want to select. Okay, let me. Oops, it's messing up. Just let me select all of this. Thank you. And I want to move it all. There. That's good. Let's also move this fountain. Just keep it in the middle. And maybe a circular wedge around it. Maybe that one, and let's go to the circle tool. No, not how I wanted. Spacing can reduce. Nope. Rotation doesn't matter. Yeah, something around those lines, but I don't want any variation. I would really like some smaller bushes. I think that is the tiniest that we have. Maybe we can find something this side. Not those. Ones with flowers. Well, they look. Whoa! Where did my circle tool go? This is too much. Yeah, that's better. No, that's too much again. Don't even know what this is. Let's increase the spacing a bit for this. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. That's better. Alright. We got distracted there, but we can get back to the work again. I want to actually see if it's enough to have just this single connection between these two. Actually, I don't want to see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get jam-packed. So let me make another route as well. We did manage to push that in that tight space, so let's try the same here as well. That seems okay to me. And then that can go up. Splendid. There's a pillar right there, but we can shift it. Came out from the rightmost side, so we need to go on from the rightmost side. Let's move the pillar. There. And let's get building. Go right across there and connect. Is that too steep? Yes, it is. But do we care? No, we do not. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's pull that up. That's okay. Control H to that height. Similarly, this is still okay. Let's connect this, this, and this. Nope, chose the wrong one. Yeah, that's okay now. Sections are connected. We need to provide them with water supply. We don't want any blank spaces in the middle. These guys are very particular about their water supplies. Might as well have it here. Now, I think a civilian pathway is in need. Let's see how we can do that. Maybe it can run across here and then it can go up a little. Okay, that's good. Now we can go like so, across, and just go down there. Let's also have them here. So up there, go across till there, come down again, and one from this side then. I've got to be cautious because there are going to be metro lines extending to that side as well. So better leave some space for that. Nice. Now let's get some residential zoning. We do need these services, so might as well make them now. And they all need to be high density ones. So let's place down high density elementary school. Let's place it further down the line. We're gonna need multiple, but I'm gonna start off with one. Then there's high school, which can be on this side, and university, of course. This university is a capacity of 4,500, and this one 10,000. We already have enough university capacity. I'm not gonna be making any more. I can travel to that one. If we do need more, I'm gonna do that. Police station. I think one small police station will suffice. How about this though? Hospitals. Far areas are not that well covered. So a couple of clinics on the extreme ends would do us a lot of good. So let's make that there. This one maybe there. We definitely need more firehouses. Maybe one there. We can also cover the other side and the other one just like that. Also, this would be really helpful. Let's make a tower right in the middle. A public library. Where is it? There. Where do I place it? I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm not placing it just now. And maybe I should just start with the zoning. Zoning this also means actually, should we place down civilian pathways in the middle? That look nice. Maybe I can just put in those pedestrian roads that came with the DLC. That'll look really cool. Yeah, look at that. That looks amazing. I'm not sure if vehicles do work on these. I really want to go with the Brooklyn style buildings, residential buildings on this side, but they just get too repetitive after a point. And that's the point of it, but I think I'm gonna hold on off doing that. Let's see. Let's start off with those. Maybe on this side. And we need to connect them with power in the beginning, so there and like so maybe. Now the game can continue. And now we also need a lot of offices, because we have a lot of educated folks employed in these sectors. Like look at this, like there are 21 highly educated workers, where it should be only 16. The offices, they soak up educated workers way better, because we're also going to need a IT sector, and I've yet to decide a place for it, because the first building has come up. Till then, let's fill in our office spaces. Now it's about time I utilize these empty spaces that we have. I want to replace as many of these factories as possible with offices. And meanwhile, I think it's about time we place down a warehouse in this region. For that, we need the cargo terminal to work properly. And how can we do that? There's another way actually. If I remember correctly, there is a warehouse which comes with its own train connection. Yes, this one. But this, I think the roads, the railways are at an angle. Yes, they are. Let me just see how they are. Okay. So in case I do want them, actually this may even be perfect. No, it's a little offset. But if I do place them like so, one after the other, that'll be really cool. The road needs to be on this side, I'm assuming. So this road comes in, let's say we can place this one. So they're gonna travel across this line, make that turn, and they are gonna come here. So another track dividing right from here, it can go underneath this one. Then we can have various warehouses right over here. Yeah, that'll look nice. So let's make the roads first. These roads are barely gonna have any traffic because our people move mostly through roads. Right. So let me place down. Let's start off with one road. See if we can place it there. Yes, we can. This needs to be cut off right across there. So let's delete that. Okay. Now I can actually connect them directly to this, but I don't want to do that. Let's connect this like so, and this needs to be a normal road instead of a highway, otherwise people won't be able to cross. Okay, let's see. Now if I go underneath this, it's gonna be a lot of curve to it. It's not something I want to do because that's not very realistic. I think we need to cut off right from here. This will look a little less cooler, but at the same time look more realistic. And I'm also going to be placing other warehouses, so this connection needs to go there. Now this can, let's make a straight line first. Right about there. And let's get rid of this for a second. And let's go straight. Now we can connect it wherever it seems fit. Maybe right there. I would like to maintain the flow of the things, but this looks okay. I can adjust it a little using the mod we have. Yeah, that looks better. I think we need this. Yeah, I like the look of it. It looks quite smooth. We're gonna need service buildings in this industrial island as well. Not island, in this sector. And of course, let's provide it with water and electricity. Let me draw a temporary line like so. We have water right here. Balance mode. Yes, let's keep it at balance mode. Also, just a second, I was getting a call. Oh, hello, plane. Alright, we're back. Yes, so as I was saying, we have to make sure that they have a way to get back to the harbor as well. To do that, I think we can connect it back so that they can make a loop and go there. Yeah, that'll look really cool. And this looks a little wonky, but it's interesting. Let's see if it works. Maybe. Maybe we can make a connection directly to that. Yeah, this makes much more sense. I'm gonna keep this as is because I want to see if it's actually fruitful, and then I can make adjustments. No resources selected. Let's keep it commercial zone goods, all miscellaneous ones. So I think it is. Yeah, that's commercial zone goods, and keep it balanced. I think I should also add a normal railway station. In case there are certain goods that need to be offloaded. For whatever reason. This needs to shift a little. It's still connected to the road, so I don't need to make any changes to that. This is a little weird looking thingy, but let's see if it's working. How about our zoning though? Whoa, what's the issue? They have made themselves on this side. I forgot about that. I thought they'd be making it on this side, so I think I'll just delete them for now and add these later, so they are at the back side of the zones or the buildings. So industry has calmed down a little. Let's see if they are still complaining. Not that much. That's good news. A lot of them now have places to send their goods. If they're not being overly dramatic, then they should be well satiated. They don't have water. Let's skip them that. Nothing so far. I want to wait here a little. I don't think anything will come in yet because we don't have a lot of industrial demand and we have a lot of commercial demand. So that means that our commercial section is finally soaking up all the required or rather all the produced goods. So we should expand on it itself. And I think we can do that. How will these look? These 1x1 blocks. Will it look too odd or will it fit in perfectly? Let's do that and see. What sort of buildings will come up? I hope like ice cream parlors and stuff. I don't think they'll all be gas stations. No, they won't. Multimedia center. Interesting. I like these buildings. All of them are the same. Almost. That's cool though. Except for this guy. Discount sales. Okay, but you have no banners. The traffic is surprisingly free flowing. I don't think the percentage is very high. Yeah, it's at only 80%, but it's moving a lot. And it's mostly this industrial section, which makes sense. Oh, there are traffic lights here. We do not need that. You don't need that there. Anywhere else that they're on? Can't see any. Household goods factory, and it's just a single block. That's funny. Okay, the industry demand suddenly rose up. I wonder these things are doing anything at all. It's 100% full already. Well, that was quick. Is it? Really? Even at balanced at 100%, that tells you that we don't have a lot of places to sell the goods. And it's gonna start popping. Yep, there they are. Not enough buy for products. So I think it's about time that I make more of these warehouses, and then of course fix it long term. But I'm sort of happy that I get to make more warehouses. I really like how these look. So how many units is it? Let's say 9 units across. So is this 9? Yes, it is. Okay, let me place down a couple and see if it's the right measurement. Is this also? Nope. Large warehouse, medium warehouse, small warehouse. Let's connect it directly. Ooh. Yeah, a little too close. If I do connect it directly and delete these streets, or pull them back a little. Let's say I make them till. Needs to go up till there. That's believable. That's pretty good actually. And these also need to be mixed. Industry, commercial zone goods, and these have to be commercial zones as well. I won't miss it this time. I want to see if it's coming through trains or is it coming through this railway. It's going out. Well, I want to follow this. Let's see where it's going. Ooh, look at that. It takes the turn and goes right out and back into the other. This is cool. All right. That one came from outside. I'm pretty sure it came from outside. Well, at least it's balancing things out. I'm actually not sure anymore. Maybe it came from somewhere from this itself. This is balanced. 0% full, 0% full. No movement so far. Okay, it came in through this one. Now it's going there. That one came from outside and it's going to the... Oh, right. So it is working. That's great news for us. And they can also exchange the goods amongst themselves. That's nice. So will we actually benefit from another cargo hub, or is this fine? Maybe we need a cargo airport terminal. That'll be really helpful. I don't see much use for this road, this connection though. It's just doing the same thing. I think I'll just get rid of this. Yeah, that's looking much better. I'll eventually remove this as well. That's fancy. Oh, look at that, so many people moved in. And I think we can make a lot of offices in this area. Let's make this area dedicated to offices. I can add another metro station right here. Stick to one particular side first and then we can expand to the other side. Maybe we'll use this for waste management, who knows. So I'd rather not occupy this space just yet. One wide road and the others can be narrow. Actually, I want the offices to be placed in the commercial area as well. Let's just go there, thank you. That just seems like a lot. Nope, I'm gonna redo this. Don't like how it looks. Right, let's say come across there. So this is the point. This is the max that should go. Also, let's have these roads instead of that. Little bit of greenery hurts nobody. There's some zoning issues there, so let's fix that quickly. It's still the same. I don't know what's the issue there. Maybe it's got something to do with the road that's built on that side. Oh, still the same. Well, we'll just leave that be. It happened here as well. This is not straight. Looks pretty straight to me. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, that can go there. Now let's make it on this side. Nope, that's not right. Straight there, right across till there, and connect these two. That's not unnecessary, honestly, so let's get rid of that and make this 20 units. I don't know what music this is. Let's also make a connection in the middle. Is this the middle? 35 units, 31 units. That's not the middle. 33 and 33. That's perfect. And there. A lot of abandoned buildings. I do not know why. It must be because they don't have enough places to sell. But these guys are whiny. Just export. Whoa, look at that. So many fast food parlors. What's that? Donuts? I think those are donuts. Oh, buddy. Let's also zone this area and this area. Let's see how much we can load this place before it starts spilling over. Right, coming back to the offices. Yeah, I need this overhead metro station. Can I just integrate it? Will that happen? Without the anarchy, of course. Let's go to metro. This one. No, I need to remove it. Let's get rid of that and then place it. That actually messes up with the metro lines, and that is what I dislike about it. That's alright. We will live. Ooh, that is nasty. That should not have happened. It's like at the same level. Why is there a little shift? Did I do something using the move it mod later on? I don't know. We'll see. It's literally the same thing except for the fact that there's this big street in the middle. Oh well, who cares? Nothing that this can't fix. Not that much, not that much. You don't need to snap that much. Just make it straight. That's good. And will the lines work? That's the main question. Seems to be working. Add a stop there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I just want to add a stop there and add a stop there. Needs electricity and water. You can provide it with both. I think I'll just start zoning it. We should have enough demand to start constructing these offices quickly. And the water needs to be provided, of course. Ah, these guys are slow. Let me just create a temporary line. The number of times I miss anarchy. There we go. Ooh, the demand reduced. Also, I need you guys here. I think they were all replaced with office zoning, pretty much all of them. Oh, what's going on here? That's a long traffic, railway traffic jam. Hmm. Yeah, I've tried various things. This is just not working. We will have to redo this. Okay, so where were we? Yes, redoing these lines. How should I go about it? There's a way it can go both ways without disrupting anything. So they either need to go that side or this side. So there's two ways that they need to go. This can come up straight. Connecting these two will make no sense. I don't want them transferring goods amongst themselves. I think offsetting them would be really nice. Like this, there's a simple gap between these two tracks. If they just connect directly, it won't cause any issues whatsoever. And in case they do need to send goods that side or over here or there, they can always use this railway station. Let's see how that goes. Let's come up straight a little, and then let's also bring this till there. .15 units and 15 there. All good. Now this can go that side. All connected? Yes, they are. And now I wanna make sure that these are connected. Let's also connect this. There can be a straight line between these two. And maybe we can also connect this right across there. There's a little pink over there. I think that's not a line. Yeah, this is better. Is it straight? Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see how this works. There's gonna be a lot of pressure in this one. Send goods across there. But at the same time, okay, they're smart enough to use this railway station and just use this way around. So that's good for us. Yeah, let's experiment with this new railway layout and see if even this is causing problems. So far it's been good, so I think we should be fine. Same time, the commercial section is not having a lot of traffic jams, so that's good as well. How much is our traffic flow right now? Was at 80, now it's at 83%. A lot of people using this now, but it makes sense. But it's not like this one is like completely empty. I mean, these railway stations are not that quick. As you can see, there's nothing in front of it, just taking a lot of time to load this train up. So the other one is waiting in line. But still, so far it's coming along well. The residential section is filling up. We have more industrial demand, so let's just zone more offices. And I need to place some parks here. It looks very empty otherwise. I've tried fixing the zoning here, it's just not working, so I'm just gonna leave it be. However, I think we can make pathways. That'll be nice. Let's make one with trees. It's gonna go straight. Excuse me. And then I don't like how this game snaps things. Just thank you very much. Same on this side, please. There is a little gap there, so I'm gonna push this out a little. This side as well. And you can connect. Can you? Thank you very much. It's not straight. Let's make it straight. Let's bring this down. There we go. Much better. Oh yes, we need to connect this to the service road, which is this one. And the police should be able to take care of that. Let me make the pathways on this side as well. Sorry, sir, you need to go. It's not very necessary, but yeah, this office needs to go. Can't help it. We need a lot of parking. Actually, no. I just forgot that the whole city is dependent on public transport. We do not need that much parking. What we do need, however, are parks and plazas. So let's make them. I like more greenery. How about a big park with trees? That does not fit. We'll go with this then. I want this on the other side. In fact, hold on. Where did that go? Yeah, that's good. This is better. No electricity, you say? Whatever. We have electricity. Something is off. I'm not able to put my finger on it. Ah, it's not connected to the main grid. That's the issue. Let's connect it to the main grid then. There we go. Now it's all coming together. They're still whining about not being able to sell their goods because these warehouses are all full. Aren't they? Yes, they are. Well, that's okay. We are zoning more commercial zone areas. Ooh, are they all coming back or are they going in? I'm not sure. Yeah, they're just filling up on materials. I think this one's overloading now. We need a separate section, especially with these one by one buildings. They look hella funny. I want to see one thing though. How many passengers are actually getting off at that industrial zone? 0 so far. I think. What's the issue? I don't understand. Oh, it was just loading. Because there very evidently are a lot of people walking. I think we do need a central pathway for them. What's going on here? We have a lot of cars coming along, and there is a traffic signal. I think it can benefit from the rather an asymmetrical road. Let's put that in here and see how that works. I'm gonna switch off the traffic lights. Much better. Now let's make traffic changes. You can switch off and some lane management, please. Yes. So this goes there only. Yeah, let's make it left turn only. They can use this intersection to go right if they want. And this has to go straight. However, they can turn right there. Similarly, this is that only, and these guys can also go straight. Let's see if that fixes things a bit. Still, I don't think they need to go straight from this lane. Yeah, they can always use the left lane to go straight. Do we still need this wonky looking power line? I think one connecting these like so would be enough. Yes, it is. I'll just get rid of this silly looking thing. I think I'll make a little IT sector in the middle. Need to zone it anyway. Let's see how it looks. This will be another sector altogether. Good. This is all industrial. Everything else is zoned except for that, but we don't need that. This can extend over. Perfect. Okay, now let's zone this as IT, please. IT cluster. Brook Heights. That's an app name. And let's zone this for offices. I don't want one by one IT offices, so let's zone like so. And see how it looks. I am gonna make another place dedicated for IT offices. This is just a trial run. Well, there's one thing that there's no rail traffic anymore. They're all in quick movement. Look at the number of trains going. Looks great. And finally, this is the only railway station for people coming in and going out. And it still is functioning flawlessly. Look at that. We have a lot of highly educated people, so it won't be a big problem to get them jobs. However, there's one thing that's very weird in City Skylines. Look at this. This whole building, it only employs 9 people. That's just silly, dude. There should be. I think there is a mod which makes the population realistic and number of people in buildings realistic as well. Because if you look at the number of people staying in these residential areas, where did it go? Residential area, please. Yeah, look at these buildings. It still makes sense that there are like 21, 24 households, not people. And the people is way more. Look at this, 24 adults, 26 people. It's a lot in a single building. Even these tiny ones, they hold so many people. 32 highly educated individuals in this small building. When it comes to employment, just 8, 9 workers. There are still overeducated people in this. And look at this, even this one. Don't employ enough people. Well, that was my little rant. Um, we need more commercial zoning. I think we need a new sector altogether. And I think I'll go for it. This side itself, I'll have to make railway connections for that. So even this area is going to get overloaded. Also, we need to connect this side, this railway track to this whole fiasco over here. And I think that'll be a thing for next episode because we have already achieved a lot in this one. I like how the city's coming along. So, thanks for watching. I think 3 viewers. But thank you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me quickly save before I quit the game without saving. That's gonna be a disaster. uh, Anyhow, I stream at this time every weekday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.